So this week I thought it was really important to do two videos on self-love because we really need to know what self-love actually means before we move forward with the rest of the videos this year. Okay, so that is what we've got coming up. When you hear the phrase self-love, I want you to think about what that actually means to you, because I have to tell you, over the last couple of weeks, this is what I've been talking about with people. And I have to say, most of what I've heard back is that it feels indulgent or it feels selfish. And there's not really a lot of time for me because I have so many other things that I need to take care of. I want to really point out that self-love is not at all about being selfish. It's about survival. In the end, that's what it's about. It is about survival. So in this video, we're going to uncover what self-love really actually means and how to practice it in a way that transforms your life. And then we're going to have the other video that was originally scheduled for today. So let's get started. First, let's debunk some of the myths around self-love. It is not about being narcissistic, and there is so much confusion around that. It is not about putting yourself above others, like your child is hungry and is asking for something to eat for dinner, and you say, "Oh no, I can't do that. I can't help you right now. I have to go and meditate because I have to love myself first." That's not what it is. It's not about doing that. It's about honoring what your needs are and setting boundaries and treating yourself with the same kindness that you would offer anyone that you love. All right. So true self-love is the absolute foundation for every single healthy relationship that you will ever have right now and moving forward and in the past. It all matters. Self-love is the absolute foundation, period, end of story. Okay. So how do you actually practice self-love? So that is what we're doing over this whole year. Every single week, we're taking these steps towards self-love. I'm going to break it down into 3 simple steps that you can start today, just to kind of get you going with something that you can use immediately. The first step is to acknowledge your worth. You are worth doing the 52 weeks. You are worth spending however long, 7 minutes, 14 minutes, and maybe it's not even my videos, maybe it's somebody else's, maybe it's a book. Regardless of where you get the information, you are worthy of that. You are worthy of learning how to love yourself. So take a moment to reflect on, what are your strengths? What are your achievements? Write down 3 things that you absolutely appreciate about yourself. That will help shift your focus from self-criticism to more self-appreciation. Then the second thing you're going to want to do is set some boundaries. I talk about boundaries all the freaking time. Set some damn boundaries. Say no to things that drain your energy or do not align with your values, because protecting your time and energy is actually an act of self-respect. And I'm going to weave that in. So the way this whole thing started, it's kind of taking on a different trajectory than what I had initially planned. I was going to stick with just self-love. Here's the steps. Here's how we do it. And now I find myself, I'm weaving in self-respect, self-honesty, self-awareness, trauma, betrayal, all of these things that impact us at our core and kind of change the way we interact, not only with the world, but more importantly, how we're interacting with ourselves, because how we interact with ourselves dictates how we're going to interact with the world. And more importantly than that, how we allow the world to interact with us. So the next step after my rant is prioritizing self-care. Self-care is not just about taking a bubble bath. It's about listening to what's going on inside, whether it's I need to take a nap, I need more connection, I need to be creative, I need like a creative outlet, I need more creativity in my life, and honoring those things that are coming from inside, honoring them without feeling guilty about it. So, my intention here was to kind of clarify that so that we can continue to move on, move forward, and actually do this thing because you're worthy of it. All right, so up next is intentions and self love, and how our intentions absolutely impact our self love, how they work together. So until next time, stay empowered, stay authentic, and most importantly, stay true to yourself.